Okay, um, I guess we are live now. We are live now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not too used to the live stream. They changed the whole thing around. They changed the settings, so they updated. We are live now. Um, I'm so sorry. I'm so confused here, guys. Am I live? Give me a second here. So I'm live. Uh, I got the message, and a lot of people saying that I'm live. It's so weird because I could hear myself. So, I guess YouTube upgraded their live stream or something, updated their live stream. Okay, so guys, we have some very important information I want to share to you. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Uh, yeah.
Okay, so everything's
Sounds
good.
weird, like echoey. Like not echoey, but staticky. I don't know.
Okay, so I got to get a new phone. I got to get a new phone. My bad, guys. So, uh, we have very important information coming out, and this is something me and my wife have been talking about for the past 40 minutes, and we decided to go live. Um, Donald, well, again, the U.S. president, he's uh, he's very furious with the judge because they are demanding that the people that's in El Salvador to be sent back to come back here. And so they really want to bring all those individuals back to our country. You have a U.S. senator. He uh, he went to El Salvador, which, by the way, he used our tax money. He used our tax money to buy a plane ticket, and he went to El Salvador. I must remind you, this is a U.S. senator, and he went to visit El Salvador prison, the mega prison. Now, who in their right minds will go to a mega prison in El Salvador to visit criminals? And why would you do that? So, U.S. senator went, purchased an airline ticket using our tax money, and to go visit these gang members. But El Salvador denied his access. They told him that he cannot visit none of these members, and they told him to turn around. So he was locked out. Access denied, like my wife said, access denied. So it's crazy that, and by the way, these are the left. They go out of this country to go visit these lawlessness that go after young ones, these lawlessness that has done really bad stuff, and come and again, we got, again, Donald is sending them to this mega prison in Central America, but it's just insane that you got all these left. They want these people back in our land. It just doesn't make any sense. It just completely really messed up. What's mega? Don't understand. Is
They're
that?
saying it's a Supreme Court order.
Oh, well. Here's the thing: is that you have this judge said that they're gonna get a prosecutor and try to get you know take Donald to court, the administration to court.
The Supreme Court didn't say anything about that Trump had to bring him back.
No, it's not the Supreme Court.
It's a judge.
It's a judge. Yeah, it's a judge. I didn't say
And
the Supreme Court. Yeah.
and he doesn't have any right to say anything to the
Yeah.
president about what he is supposed to do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, these judges, which, by the way, again, these are the ones that was, again, Barack and Joe appointed judge. But again, that judge is saying that, you know, it, the U.S. president is too defiant. He's too defiant. He's not listening, and So they're gonna open up a court case and they're gonna sue the administration, possibly lock up some of the officials. So the president responded saying, "We see you in court. We will see you in court." It's really sad because this is a commander in chief. He has every right to, protect his country and send all these lawlessness back home to their home. It's not like he's sending them to another country. He's sending them back to where they belong. And yeah,
Somebody said the judge was right because there's due process with the amendment. The thing is that
they're not U.S. citizens.
exactly. So there is no rights. There is no rights if you're not a U.S.
Yeah.
citizen.
The U.S. Constitution is for the U.S. citizens, not for those that come into this land legally. They have no rights. So again, you cannot say that the judge is right when these individuals are not even citizens of this land.
Well, the job of the president is part of his job, aside from saying yes and no to laws, is he has to protect his nation. He is the commander in chief. He has to protect his nation. And unfortunately, these people are, I can't say the word, but they're not supposed to be here. Let's put it that way. So they have no rights.
Now, here's the thing: is that Joe, before he left, before he handed the power to Donald, he put this law to protect the 500,000 Venezuelans. But Donald, again, Donald, he's not going to tolerate that. So that's the reason why the judge is going after Donald. Well, Donald, Joe, the previous president, put a protection that these people could stay in this country for another 3 years. But yeah, but here's the thing: is that these are lawlessness, and Donald labeled them. Well, I don't want to say the name, but terror. You know what? They've been labeled terror. You know what list?
Somebody said,
Yeah.
every person is a person according to the Most High. Everyone falls under the law of the Most High. We are unalienable. Okay. So, spiritually, yes, every person is a person, obviously. We're all human beings. We still need to show compassion. We still need to share the gospel. We still have a process as Christians on how we are to act. However, you
Yeah.
cannot forget Romans. Romans is very clear that all law is in submission to God. Okay?
Yes.
When God put leaders on earth, he put leaders to create order. He gives our leaders the authority because they act as authority. As he has authority, they have authority to act on his behalf. So yes, spiritually, we're all people, we're all humans,
Yes.
but that doesn't stop the fact that our leaders have rights and our leaders have a responsibility that comes from God
Mm-hmm.
to let the people worship God freely for them to prosper. So, spiritually, yes, but again, God gives our leaders the right to establish punishment where punishment is due.
We have laws in this country.
Yes, God is a God of laws.
Yeah. So we have laws in this country, just like other country has laws. Um, and so many people are breaking laws, and it's becoming lawlessness. You cannot just say, again, we can't get used to that. Then we will become lawlessness, and that's a dangerous path. So we must respect laws from other nations. But sadly, there's certain political parties that is too defiant and really don't care about the law of this country. And they were in power 4 years ago. Any other comments?
Jay Sands, respectively, I think you need to. I think you might want to educate yourself more on rights, on these kinds of things. Because I homeschool the kids, and we've done a lot of civics. And trust me, if somebody is here, it's so hard because I
Just say it. Just say it.
No, because I don't want to. It's just because you touch ground does not mean that you have rights. Just because you touch American soil does not mean that you have rights.
Yeah. If you come here illegally, it doesn't mean that you become a citizen.
There's a due process. Now,
Yes.
if you came here through, let's say,
The port of entry.
the port of entry, or through what is it, the word when, like, asylum, those kinds of things, yes. But just because you step foot on American soil, if you do it illegally, those laws do not apply to you. There is a due process. Being illegal is not a due process. You don't get a due process.
Now, if you go to other countries, let's say you step foot in Mexico, or let's say you step foot in North Korea, let's say you step foot in those other countries, you think you're going to have the privilege and rights? In other countries, well, they persecute you. In other countries, they don't tolerate that. There's a thing called respect. There's a thing called obey the law. And for some reason, a lot of people just forgot all about that. Now, I remember when I went to Ecuador, I was talking to this one company and say, hey, will you guys hire me? And they was like, sorry, we don't hire Americans. We take care of our own people first. Which is, pretty messed up. But again, it's understandable. I'm there in their country, whatever. But it's just, you don't get free handouts like that. Just because you step foot here and cross over the border doesn't mean that, hey, give me my house and give me my stuff. It doesn't work that way.
But the thing too is that you also have to have that same energy when you have Americans who have rights, but the same people who are giving rights to people who don't get rights, because I'm sorry, constitutionally that's not how it works. Just because you think it does doesn't make it true. But yeah.
Yeah. So again, for those of you that tuned in, we were talking about a U.S. senator purchased an airline ticket with our tax money, and he went to El Salvador. He went because he wanted to go visit those people that the U.S. president has deported, the gangs and stuff. So why would a U.S. senator go down there?
It's for political gain. That's what it comes down to. It's just politics. Like what was it with the AO? She goes down there, she starts crying.
AOC.
And the news is there, and they have the cameras right. Honestly, these people really don't care about him. They don't. It just helps them politically. Which is so disgusting.
So it's really sad that he went out there. Basically, the left is saying we need to bring these people back. They belong here. No, they don't. Number one, these people are lawlessness. They went after young ones. The story that happened in Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, you have these individuals, the gang members, they were walking around with the GUN, the guns and stuff. Yeah, those are the ones that is in El Salvador. So the U.S. senator went there to visit them. Why would you go down there, and why would you use our tax money to purchase an airline ticket? So if you want to go somewhere, Senator, maybe you should go to California and visit these people that is sleeping in tents. They need help. So again, go to the places where the veterans are sleeping on the bench with a sign saying, please help me, feed me. If you want to go visit someone, visit the Americans who are struggling, but don't go out to another land and visit the gangbangers who Donald got rid of.
It always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay? Sarcastically.
Yeah.
That these people in their own state, their own area is so bad, but they choose to go to another country.
Yeah.
But it's like, you have plenty of garbage going on in your own state, but you want to go somewhere else, which shows you that it is political. How about they clean up their own area first before they start trying to act like the saviors here?
Yeah. But the good
Just saying.
but the good thing is that El Salvador told the U.S. senator, uh, you can't come in here. You can't talk to none of these criminals. And so they told him to turn around. Turn around. You came here for nothing. You wasted time. You came here for nothing. So turn around and get on a plane. So it just really sad, and it's really wrong. It's a slap. It's a slap to us sleeping giant citizens. So it goes to tell you that if you think the left really loves you, yeah, one of them just went to El Salvador to visit the gangbangers. Man, unbelievable. But I heard that he went to go see supposedly the guy that was mistakenly sent there, Mr. Garcia. But he's not very smart. He should have a lawyer call El Salvador prison and see if he had the access to go there. He just went there just to prove something, which made him look really bad.
Somebody said you have the same.
Right.
You have the same face of those that's correct. Of those illegal immigrants, Lewis. You are brown. You're brown?
I'm brown. Yeah, there's some white people that look Spanish too. There's a Peruvian that looks Chinese. We all unique. We all, like, again, God created us different here. So I
I'm
don't know.
pretty sure you come from Puerto Rico. So.
Yeah, uh, my parents is from Puerto Rico, mostly Spain and African Africa. But yeah, um, I don't know what you're trying to get there. Hopefully, you're not like one of those Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem Jeffrey is the same thing too. It just it's all about skin color and stuff. So please don't go there. Please, it just makes you very uneducated. Trying to bring skin color and that it's just very uneducated.
At the end of the day, if you have to make it about color, then you've already lost.
Yeah, you're already lost.
This isn't about if somebody is Hispanic or not. This is about somebody who's illegal.
Yeah, so
Who came here thinking that
yeah,
because he's illegal, he can just get the same exact rights as American citizens. When American citizens would have been back to
yeah. So yeah, please don't go there. Don't let these left brainwash you. Again, that's what they do. Um, again, the race card. So, but again, and give me a second here. Oop.
We got global news wars.
There we go. Hey, what's up, AAP? And yeah, God bless every single one of you. Um, Also, we do have some more. Is there more information coming out? Something happened today with the press secretary had brought someone in. It was very important. I'm sorry, guys. I've been out drop off the kids to Bible the Wednesday night Bible school and stuff, and I haven't been on the computer all day. So, but something happened. There was a very important person that the press secretary has introduced to the journalist. I guess there was an innocent person that was taken out by an illegal. But again, the left want to continue keeping them here, which is very sad. So that's why we making this live stream. It's just sad that you have a political party that is still defending them. At the end of the day, it's just political stuff. But I just don't understand why people still go for them. But yeah.
Because it feeds them, so to speak.
Hey guys, do me a favor if you can, make sure you get this video thumbs up. Also, we just wanted to come up really quick here, guys. We want to thank every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much for sticking around in this channel here. I was talking to my wife about the downfall of this channel, and this channel last year, every time we go live, we usually get like 400 people, but uh, I feel
YouTube changed their algorithm.
I feel like there was a big hit on many YouTubers. A lot of people didn't get hit, but again, some people did get hit. So there was a deep hit of the algorithm, and so we were one of them.
No, some people didn't really get hit. A lot of people did get hit.
Oh, okay, I said it. Okay, all right. So a lot of people got hit. Some people were very lucky, but the deep algorithm, uh, it happened in early February, and it literally completely um, kind of hurt our channel. But
Well, I think they do it every year. It's once a year, and I think it's usually in the beginning of the year.
no, because well, yeah, well, no, actually no, because what they do is they remove the dead subscribers. But this one here was a lot different. They removed dead subscriber and they changed the whole system around, which kind of hurt us.
Yeah, because they're doing some new things with the algorithm. But they keep it. They change the algorithm quite often, actually.
Yeah,
Just to keep it fresh, to keep everything. It's constantly updating. But I think like a hard reset happens once a year.
yeah. So we were on X, on Twitter, and there is a lot of people. I read their messages, and a lot of people sharing their thoughts on this, the views going down, and I feel so bad for a lot of people, because again, it's just something that we love doing, but now we are getting punished for it. But this one guy, he was gaining 100,000 views each video, and now he's only getting 12,000 views. Basically, 80,000 views are missing. That means basically goes to tell you that 80,000 people are not receiving his video stuff. So once again, you guys already know we post videos every day, and
If you don't see the videos, I can guarantee you if you go to his channel every single day, you'll see his videos.
if you go to my channel, you see it, but it's not going to appear like it's gonna. It's going to appear in some of you the what is it, subscription box.
Yeah.
So last night I posted a video, and my wife says she didn't receive the notification. But if you go to the what is it? You went to what was it?
No, I just go onto YouTube and I go into my notifications on YouTube. But on my phone, it doesn't pop up on the notification.
So usually when we upload a video, if you guys hit that notification bell, YouTube sends a notification to your phone, and it pops up on your phone. The, Again, the problem is my wife is not receiving that notification on her phone. But when she go on YouTube and check out the notification on YouTube, that's when it pops up. But eventually, guys, it's gonna get a lot better. We're just gonna have to start all over again, because what YouTube does, they just put you under the rug, and then eventually, they just kind of share your videos after like 6 months or a year. But yeah, we've seen this before. We are used to it.
Yep. So if you can please keep us in prayer as well,
Yeah,
we'd appreciate it.
please keep us in prayer.
And if you can share our content, that would be great.
Yeah, but thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. This is why we use code words because, man,
And it sucks, okay?
It
I know that a lot
sucks.
of people, we see it in the comments, a lot of people can't understand why we have to use code words, and a lot of people get mad. Trust me, we get frustrated too.
we do. We don't want to use them, but guys,
But we have to. For some reason, we get hit. Everybody else is fine. Everybody else can say whatever they want, but not us, apparently.
guys, I seen like 18 suspension for some reason. I don't know why, to be honest, but again, I seen a lot of videos out there. I mean, there's videos out there is insane. It's just crazy, blaspheme stuff and curse words, and we don't curse in this channel. We don't say nothing negative in this channel, but for some reason, I guess I don't know. It just yeah, it's a different ball game for us.
Yeah.
But again, thank you once again for your support. Thank you so much. And question. You received a notification for this live stream? Oh, because you're on it, right?
Yeah.
That's why. But yeah, let me just read some of your comments. Renee, how you doing? God bless you, Renee. AAP and Sons.
Yeah, AP and Sons, The Watchman, Global News Voice.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Who's is this a AAP kids?
AP and Sons.
Yeah, but this AAP. Give me a second. Is that the same AAP? Hey, Mike. God bless you, Mike. Love hugs. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yep, this is AP.
Okay, so you changing it. How come you're not a moderator? That's strange. That's so weird. I'll make a moderator. Make a moderator. That's
I had to restart a channel. New channel.
Oh, there's a new channel. What happened? You got hit? Mike said, "Oh, YouTube is shows how to." Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that this platform shows. Like someone is like, Lewis, I watched Lewis. I was watching a video, and this advertisement popped up, and it was very disturbing. Guys, that's something I cannot control. And look, I agree with you. I agree 100%. These advertisements are insane. And by the way, if you see all those advertisements, YouTube is placing a lot of advertisement. That's another thing they did.
I know.
Guys, YouTube changed their policies, all right? So we are getting hit really hard, but they also added all these crazy advertisement in our video.
Well, they were slick. They didn't tell anybody. But yeah, because it used to be where, as a content creator, you have the ability to put your ads in your videos.
Yeah.
But now that they have this new system that rolled out, for right now, and we just got the email not too long ago. For the longest time, we would put ads in the videos, and YouTube would also put ads in the videos.
Yeah.
So you would get all these ads, and we didn't know what was going on. So if there was a lot of ads, that's the reason why, because he's putting ads and YouTube is putting ads, but YouTube didn't tell anybody. So when you go back into, because nobody goes back into their videos. But when you go back into your videos, you see that there's all those ads, and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't place that many ads, because there's you and the computer placing ads.
Yeah.
But that stops, I think, in a couple of months. I don't think you'll be able to put ads anymore. It's going to be the computer, right? Or no, you can. It's really confusing the way that they send the email. Either you can like opt out and put your own, or they're doing away with you being able to place ads, and they're placing. I don't know. It's a very confusing email.
Keep us in your prayer, guys. Hopefully one day, YouTube will share our stuff. But right now, they're not sharing it. Please keep us in your prayers. So again, thank you so much for every single one of you. We've been on this platform for like almost 10 years, and we've seen a lot of it.
Oh yeah, Facebook. You got the 7 years being on Facebook.
I still have Facebook.
Yes, you have the group, and then you have the Facebook page, which I was gonna do away with the group, then it wouldn't let me. So I don't know.
So,
You have the group now.
guys, I'm planning on, because I need a backup. AAP, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. There we go. I did the hard thing. Match me, folks. Support.
And by the way, I'm the one who usually posts when he tries to. It's hard, okay? It's hard, but I'm the one who usually tries to post on Facebook, putting the videos.
Yeah, here's the thing. I stopped doing TikTok because they banned me. No, they didn't. They suspend me. Guys, on TikTok, I was getting 100,000 views each video, and I was blowing up more than YouTube. But again, something happened, and I'm waiting for TikTok to have a new ownership, so that way I could open up a TikTok. But I'm not gonna do it right now.
Well, Facebook was doing heavy censoring. That's why we really stopped posting on Facebook. But then they came out saying that they weren't going to do heavy censoring anymore.
I'm thinking about sharing a lot of videos on Facebook, and I'm thinking about doing Rumble again. Okay, but again, it's just so much going on. It's just too much. But yeah, I'm doing Twitter. Twitter is insane. I mean, Twitter. I mean, it's so hard to get monetized on Twitter. Man, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing like my wife was telling me do short clips of videos.
Well, that's the thing is that YouTube, because everything is like, TikTok is like the newest thing, and so they have the stories. So YouTube is trying to do as much as they can with the 60-second videos. So
Okay.
that is going to bring a lot of views because they want to roll those out as much as possible because they want to be like TikTok. So they want to bring people from TikTok back over to YouTube because people from YouTube went over to TikTok because of the short videos. And so that's why YouTube is doing the 60-second. I think maybe it's like a minute and a half for some people.
Yeah. But here's the thing. TikTok is too big. It's too big. Them short clip videos, they came out with it.
I will say I am surprised at TikTok because a lot of my comments get flagged, and then I know before I would be like, okay, this doesn't make any sense, and I'd appeal it, and they would be like, unfortunately, your appeal didn't go through. But now it seems like every time my appeal gets approved.
Yeah, because they know they're in trouble. Again, like I say, guys, I'm not doing TikTok now. I'm just waiting for because Trump is trying to work things out with TikTok. So I'm just gonna wait of a new ownership and see how that plays out. Because if I make videos on TikTok, I get hit really hard. Uh, I did a live stream and we had like over 1,000 people on the live stream on TikTok. We had a lot of people, and and then all of a sudden it turned blank, and then it says your live stream has been cut and your account is suspended, and I'm like, what? So I'm like, what happened here?
But you have to remember that the Constitution,
Yeah.
when it was written, we didn't have computers, we didn't have social media and things like that. So technically, your constitutional rights do not carry over when it comes to social media. Technically,
But yeah, it's like going.
unless they made certain amendments and things like that, which is very.
It's understandable. It's like going to a job. There's certain things you can't talk at a company. You can't, you know, there's certain political stuff or whatever, and race and stuff like that. You can't tell the boss, it's freedom of rights, freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. Yeah, you can say it out there, but in this company you can't. So it's understandable. But the problem is they just abuse it. I mean, they label me. They say that I was trying to promote. Yeah, I can't say on this platform. Anyways, I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys. I got a video coming up. I got 2 more videos coming up for this channel. And anything you want to say? You want to give thanks to the people that sing you the gardening things?
Oh yeah, there was somebody who sent me these little. It's for the garden. It's a decor for the garden. It was so cute. So I don't know if you're in here watching the stream, but thank you for it. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it because I want to put it on the house, but then again, I don't know. I worry if it rains and it's gonna get rusted and everything. So I might put it in my greenhouse. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We do receive some of the kind letters, and we also pray for those who requested for prayers.
And I tried to respond, but it's really hard because I do a lot of work for them.
All right, guys. So we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much. The wifey is gonna go live later on her channel. Yeah, remember you used to do that a lot? It's just hard nowadays, guys, because my wife homeschool and she has the garden, and it's so much work. It is. It's a lot of work. And, yeah. But we want to thank every single one of you for for your prayers.
But I am thankful that the good Lord has given me. Like I'm trying to change my mindset. It's like when they say like people complain about how the house is a mess and dishes and things like that. Instead, I'm trying to say, you know what, God, thank you for the food that dirties these dishes. Thank you for the home that gets messy.
Yeah, some people's like, wash the clothes and now the basket is filled again.
I'm talking about my mother.
Actually, no. It was
Just kidding.
it was a meme I saw. I just washed these clothes and all of a sudden, man, your lights are bright. Anyway, guys, I'm just
Thank
gonna
you,
end it here.
Carol.
What happened?
Donated $1. Thank you, Carol. We appreciate it, but make sure that you guys are prepared for yourselves. We appreciate all the support in that way, but at the end of the day, the biggest support is just watching the videos, watching our content. We appreciate it.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, so I got some more videos coming up, and anything else, babe?
Thank you guys for all of the support, kind words. Send us letters. We love hearing from you. Send us emails. If you ever want to talk.
Oh, you wanted to do like seeds trade or something?
I don't really have many seeds. I do have. If you are a gardener, I do have some seeds that I could send you. They're lettuce seeds. So, if you want. I don't have many, but I do have some if you want me to send you. That would be nice though, doing like a online seed thing.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could swap books or something.
If you do have TikTok, you can add me. I have for my gardening. It's called My Homestead Diary. So you can follow me on there to see my garden.
Is that your TikTok? My
Yeah.
homestead?
I wish I could do it on YouTube, but I can only do 60 seconds. On TikTok, I can do up to 10 minutes. Which it would be nice if YouTube could bring that feature over, since they're doing the whole, the TikTok similarities. I mean, I wish it would be like 10 minutes. But that's why I go to there.
Right, eventually, guys, I will be uploading videos on TikTok. Trying to see if I could grow some other channels.
Did your account get banned on this phone? Because TikTok doesn't play. If you get banned on the phone, you're banned forever. Like, you can't even download the app.
No, I do have it, but I don't know my password and stuff. So I'm gonna have to see what's my password, the login password. But I'm thinking about again maybe doing Rumble, uploading videos to Rumble. It just takes forever to upload those videos on that platform. It takes like 15-20 minutes to upload one video.
Well, did you tell them about Wiki?
Luke?
Love Pug said, gave your husky and Tyson a hug from me. You didn't tell them about Wiki?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Wiki passed away. He passed away, how long has it been?
It's been a while.
Like 5 or 6 months. He passed away. We think that he ate something.
Well, supposedly, again, it's something of his throat, and we took him to
A vet.
and they said there's a possibility it was perhaps maybe a poisonous frog or a plant. I think it was a plant or something, which the neighbor has these plants and they grow into our fence, and
Which after that happened, I cleaned all of that up, like in that area.
yeah,
Took all of the weeds and everything down.
yeah.
Yeah, he passed away.
The neighbors, I mean, that neighbor, he doesn't even cut his grass, but his grass grows in ours, and we weren't aware. But my wife cleaned all that area up, completely cleaned it up, and yeah, we miss Luke. We miss our husky.
He was a good boy.
He was, but he was still alive and everything. That was like it's better off for him, just
Well, when we came out, he couldn't walk. His legs were, I don't know.
He had like white stuff coming out of his mouth.
He couldn't walk.
He couldn't walk, and we were like in shock because he was doing great like a day ago, and then the next day he has all these white stuff coming out, and so the vet, There was like, yeah, it seems like he has something here in the farmland, and a lot of these neighbors, they don't like cutting their grass, and it grows in our fence.
So
And it's always like, you give a shout out to my mom, and we do shout outs and stuff.
and thank you guys for the condolences. Yeah, we miss Lucky a lot.
Yeah,
But
we
we
miss
still have
him.
Tyson.
And don't worry, we clean all that up and everything. But sometimes, these country people, they just don't want to cut their grass. But yeah,
Huskies are also very um, high, what is it, high prey driven.
yeah.
Tyson isn't really.
No, husky has a lot of energy, and they love to dig and all that type of stuff. And he was so happy when we first moved here. He was happy. It's a big land, and so he was just running back and forth and everything. Then one day, yeah, it just he was not filled with energy, and he was walking funny, and white stuff was coming out of his mouth, and we took him to the vet. But yeah, we actually put him to sleep, and we buried him in our